Good afternoon, children. I hope you all are fine and enjoying the online learning at home. You are feeling happy. You are staying at home, not going outside and obeying your parents. So it's good if you are doing all these things. So, children, in the previous video, I told you about operating system and its parts. Now I am telling you the general purpose softwares. So first, I'm on database management system, that is DBMS, and before this DBMS we have covered word processing software and LibreOffice Calc. So this is database management system, DBMS. So each one of us uses database unknowingly in our daily life. For example, managing telephone directories, payroll information, etc. Children, database software help us to arrange and store a large amount of information in an organized manner. So when you write the information in an organized manner, that is called database. You can easily create, add, find, update, sort, search, print and retrieve the information stored in a database. So if the informations are present in the database, it will be easy to add new information, to find any specific information, to change any information, or to get the specific information from there. Searching also you can do, and you can print those information very easily. So the example of database management system is LibreOffice Base, Microsoft Access, OpenOffice Base, and Oracle, etc. So these are the example of DBMS, database management system. Now come on presentation software. So to show our work in a presentative manner, we use presentation software. So in which we use different slides to show the work. If we use different slides, our work will be clearly understandable, it will be presentable. So it is used to present an idea or concept in a lively manner. This software helps you to create and display slides on a computer or a projector for business and educational purposes. Children, when we show a presentation, it consists number of slides. Through those slides, the concept is clarified, concept is displayed, concept is shown. So it lets you create slides. See what all things can you do in presentation software. It lets you create slides, charts, animation, and video clips. So all these tasks can be done in the presentation software. Example, LibreOffice Impress. Impress is a software which helps us to create a presentation with the help of number of slides. Microsoft PowerPoint, OpenOffice Impress, and Adobe Flash, etc. So these are the example of presentation software which help us to do work on computer in a presentative manner. Now come on, next, desktop publishing software. See, these kind of software are also very important to make the computer work. This application helps you to combine. See what all things you can combine here, use them together, text and graphic features. We use text and graphic features together in desktop publishing software to design professional documents, newsletters, printed forms and advertisement, books, brochures, posters and magazines. These all are designed through desktop publishing software. So the desktop publishing software help us to design these all things. These are professional documents and these are designed with the help of desktop publishing software. Come down. Example of desktop publishing softwares are CorelDRAW, Adobe InDesign and Scribus. These are the example of desktop publishing softwares. Now come on, graphic software. See, it is used to create images such as charts, graphs, photographs, logos, cartoons and much more. Even we can add the images on the screen with the help of these graphic softwares. So you can create any kind of scene over there on the screen with the help of graphic software. See, for example, Tux Paint. See, it is a Tux Paint. You can see in figure number 2.11, MS Paint, Photoshop, AutoCAD, Dreamweaver, etc. These all are graphic softwares which help us to create images, graphs, photographs, logos, cartoon, etc. Okay, so now come on, multimedia software. Now we will read about multimedia software which is used to create videos, graphics, animation and sound. Here multimedia software is given. It is used to create video, animation, sound, graphics and text with a high degree of interaction. So very important software it is, which is used to create video, and with the videos, animation and sound can also be created with the help of multimedia software, and text can also be added. Okay, so examples of multimedia software: gaming software, Windows Media Player, which help us to listen sound. The songs you can listen on this media player. Windows Movie Maker, it is used to create movies. An Open Shot Video Editor. Open Shot Video Editor. So here in this, the video can be created and even it can be edited too. So these are the softwares which are multimedia softwares. These all were general purpose softwares. Now we will learn about special purpose application softwares. These all the softwares which we have read now, they all were general purpose and they are used for general purposes. Now we will read about some special purpose application softwares which are specially used for some special task. First of all, see, software which are designed to meet the specific needs of any user are called specific purpose application software. See, example. Here I am telling you some example which are special purpose application software like Tally, Busy, etc. Such software are also known as customized software. Special purpose softwares are also known as customized software. Some of the customized softwares are as follows: reservation system, which are used for only for reserving purpose. Okay, billing system, the system which are only for billing. Okay, payroll system. So these all are special purpose application softwares which are used for special purpose only. Okay, so these are the customized softwares. We need them. We need them when we want to meet any specific outcome. So software which are designed to meet the specific need of any use it. For the special purposes, we use all these. Like Tally, we use for accounting purpose, for doing accounting work, for auditing work. It's clear? We cannot use Tally for painting, for general purpose. No. It is used for Tally is used for accounting purpose only and for auditing purpose only. So every kind of balance sheet is created in this only. We cannot use paint to create the balance sheet. Clear? So these all are general purpose application softwares which are used to perform special functions. Now we have recap. Recap is including all the points which we have taken in the chapter we have already studied in the reading part. So it is very, very important to cover the chapter within 7-8 points. So we should read it at the end of the chapter. So you have to read these all points to get the concept clear about softwares. Okay, so now we have exercise, but we will do this exercise in the next video because you have read some important topics today which you have to read carefully. You have to listen from the video, you have to watch the video again, and you have to get your concept cleared. I hope you all will read this. You all will go through all the points given in the chapter, the contents which are taken today, and the contents which had taken in the previous video. So every heading, every type of software you have to read carefully, so it will be easy to solve the exercise after reading the chapter. So I hope all will follow the instructions given by me and all will read the chapter carefully. So wait for the next video to do the exercise. I hope you all are getting the things, you all are just reading the chapters side by side, and you have time to try the exercise. So in the next video you will match your answers with my answers. Okay, wait now. Thank you so much for watching this video.